that the Federal Ministry of Environment and its agencies have appealed to the House of Representatives to increase their budgetary allocations in 2025. This comes as the Committee on Labour and Employment described the 5,000 naira monthly stipends to beneficiaries of the NDE training and apprenticeship programs as grossly inadequate. National Assembly correspondent Joke Adisa has more.
The Ministry of Environment, National Park Service, Environmental Health Council of Nigeria, Nosdra, and the Forest Research Institute of Nigeria take turns to explain the expenditure for 2024.
There is need for you to spend more money. It's a way of what they call a supplementary budget.
The National Park Service, through the Conservator General, highlights the expenditure of the service to include personnel cost of 4.33 billion naira and capital expenditure of 1.95 billion naira, out of which 633.46 million naira was released and spent in 2024.
Service was appropriated 7.3 billion, of which personnel cost is 4.3 billion, and this is spread across the 7 national parks.
The Forest Research Institute of Nigeria seeks the committee's support in reviewing the insufficient budget and untimely release of appropriated funds.
One of the challenges is inadequate and timely release of funds for seedling production and other research services.
The ministry, represented by the Permanent Secretary, reads out its expenditure for the past year and the projections for 2025.
Funding can be an issue, but we are trying our best, and I know Mr. President also trying his best to make sure that the environmental issues are really tackled.
In another committee room, lawmakers and the National Directorate of Employment, NDE, promised to work together to address some of the challenges, particularly inadequate funding facing the agency.
Made a submission for increment to about 15,000 per month, which again, though, is still not. Yes. Can't you move me to 50,000? With this economic hardship and the inflation in town, 15,000 is nothing.
The National Park Service projects an internally generated revenue of 180 million naira across all 7 parks and the service in 2025. With the growing number of species threatened by habitat destruction, poaching, pollution, mining, and climate change, the National Park Service believes it is critical that Nigeria undertakes an inventory of its plants, density, and animal population to better understand the next step to take. Joke Adisa, TVC News, Abuja.